Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm L. I'm L. I'm L. I'm L. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Who you with Kirk? I'm M. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm M. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With Kirk, though. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. Welcome. I'm M. I'm in. Welcome to Speak On It. Welcome to Speak On It. I'm in. Welcome to Speak On It. Welcome to Speak On it. I'm in. Welcome to Speak On It. Welcome to Speak On It. I'm in. Welcome to Speak. Welcome to Speak. I'm in. 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 Who you with, Kirk, dog? Welcome to Speak On It with Who You With, Kirk, dog. I'm Who You With, Kirk, dog. Hopefully everybody is having a great day today. I want to welcome everyone to the show: Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter. D Live is always in the house. You can actually live chat with us during the chat today. If you follow me on Facebook, you would have seen that I did a live earlier as Kurt Johnson and Junior Ezino were sworn in as city councilmen for the city council of the city of Grand Prairie, which is history that was made today from the January 5th election. It was a wonderful thing to be there and to see this firsthand. Once again, congratulations to those two brothers. Um, can't wait to see what you're going to do for the city. Today is going to be a little bit different show. You can actually live call in. Only thing I ask when you call in, please do not block your number. If you block your number, I will not answer. So please do not block your number. Um, I've been saying for a while that I've actually been struggling, and it kind of hit me hard this morning. I had other shows set up for today, and it kind of hit me hard this morning because, um, as you know, my birthday was on Sunday. My mom's was yesterday. Well, a longtime family friend um, birthday was yesterday also. And her and my mom became very close friends because my sister and her daughters became friends from high school. And because of that, they became friends. And unfortunately, she lost her life yesterday. Miss Katie, you know, we love you. You always brought a smile to our face whenever you came up. Um, so, reason why I said let's talk about life struggles because there's so many different struggles that everyone is going through. As for me, I've been saying for weeks, I didn't know how this was going to be with the fact that my birthday is the day before my mom's birthday, and this is the first year we wasn't together. And then to know that one of our close friends lost her life on their birthday. And I'm like, man. So when I got the text this morning, it was a struggle for me. Um, then when you hear about on social media, you see all these people putting up asking for prayer. because either they've lost a loved one or a loved one is fighting for their life. And it becomes a struggle. It becomes a struggle when you have sickness and death around us all the time. I know for myself, um, I trust God. I trust God. But we're in some very trying time. Now, I know for myself, I'm not the only one that struggle with this. We've been in this pandemic for over a year. All the lives that have been lost. I see where people actually um, having to go to homegoing service and having to lay a loved one down. Like I've explained to y'all, when I come on this show, I laugh, I joke, I have a good time, but this is a struggle for myself because when you doing this, it's not easy some of the stories that we cover, but then you have your personal life that is affected. Um, so this a struggle for me. Um, Welcome to the show, T Cal. Thank you. Um, this is really a struggle. I told I've been open with everyone. Yes, I take counseling every week, and unfortunately, after today, my counselor might retire because she probably like, ooh, she may be sitting on her counselor couch. But the thing is, I come on here, I have a good time, I laugh and joke, but you don't understand the pain I'm in behind it. And kind of like um, that old song, Smokey Robertson, "The Tears of a Clown." I can relate to that. You see all the laughing and all the good times, but it's what happened after that. What happened after that? Now, I know it's a lot of people going through a lot of things. And it's okay to admit that you are struggling. It's okay. It's how you deal with it. That's why I talk about taking counseling quite a bit because it do work. It really do work. If you know me personally, you would understand. Since I've been taking counseling since 2018, I see the difference in my life. So it is a it is a struggle, but at the same time, we have to be able to deal with it. And there's no counsel on the show tonight. Like I said, all this just came about today for the simple fact that uh, losing someone else close to me. And uh, this particular family, when my mom passed, they was there for us. They came when we did the repast. They was there to serve us because we are family. We've been knowing each other for years. Um, and it's a struggle because I remember when Miss Katie, I believe it was her 80th birthday, they had a big doo-wop at the park. And I went, loved it. She just gave me the biggest hug possible. I'm like, man. Then I think a couple of days later, I end up going by her house. But whenever she seen one of us, She always made us feel welcome and treated us as if we was one of their kids. She used to, her and my mom used to work together back in the days. So my mom did the same thing with her kids, treated them as if they was one of hers. I talked about the fact that growing up, um, we used to go out and work with the election quite a bit. Well, hey, it wasn't just my immediately family, but it was theirs too. So that was um, a special time for me. It been a special time. Now, I know everybody have different struggles that they going through, and that's understandable. That's part of life. But you don't have to deal with it by yourself. Now, I will tell people this: never allow your struggle to take control of your life. If somebody is dealing with something that is extremely bad, you feel like you can't go on, ask for help. Ask for help. I know I have a great support group. Um, from what my wife did on Sunday, um, my family being here, then my crew came by. Like I told them, that was special to me. That was special for the simple fact they know I'm not gonna go out here and um, they knew how I felt. They knew the things that I would do every year. And to lose Miss Katie this morning, well, last night, that just hit me hard. So um, so what I'm doing tonight, if someone is dealing with struggles and you want to talk about it, I will give you that opportunity to talk. I will listen to you. But please don't come with no games. This is not a game situation. This is real life event. Because what's going on now, and I'm being open with you. And the reason why I'm so open about things, because it could save somebody's life. We don't know what somebody is going through. So if you in a situation where you need to talk, I will listen. I will listen. You don't have to say your name. I just ask that you please do not block your number out. I won't call you back or anything like that. Just the fact we've been having trolls. Um, had one last night called 27 times last night. Blocked number. I won't answer those. And he do it as a pleasure for himself. But if you are serious and need to talk to someone, I'm making myself available to you. And you could definitely call in and I will listen. I will listen. I'm not talking about no politics, none of that. I know the crime is on the rise all across this world. Every day we're seeing shootings, mass shootings. And that's a struggle because here it is, some people just going to their job to go to work and going to their job, going to work, and then all of a sudden, coworker come in and just kill them, all because of whatever reason. Mental health is serious. Mental health is very serious. Um, I don't care how you toss it up, slice it down, whatever. Mental health is very serious, and it's something that we all need to keep in check. And how you do that is basically getting counseling. If you're working, if you're working and you're struggling, here's another one, another alert. Um, this is what I'm talking about. These type of struggles. 4 killed, 4 wounded in Inglewood mass shooting. I'm thinking this is like the third or fourth mass shooting that I've heard about today. I don't know what the detail is because today I wasn't in the mood to do research on these, but this just came across my phone right now. So with life struggles, whether if it's dealing with a death, if you're dealing with substance abuse, if you're dealing with um, domestic violence, no matter what it is, you can call. We can um, lead you in the right direction because this is serious. This is not a game. It's people out here hurting, and they hurting and feel that they are alone. I believe that's one of the reasons why we're having all these mass shooting because these people, for whatever reason, they're hurt and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't. So, like I said, right now, if y'all, I cannot express the way that I feel now. I can tell you this: I'm hurt, and this morning it's like, hey, God, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. It's a struggle. It's a big struggle for me, and I'm like, how much more can we take? I understand you said you won't put more on us than what we could bear, but can we get a break? We're in this pandemic. Um, a lot of people lost their loved ones. Then we having to deal with um, just different situations in this world. Crazy folks, racism. We having to deal with all of that. So yeah, it's a struggle for me. And I'm open enough where I can admit it. I can admit it and I can tell you what I'm saying is for real. So yeah, that's the reason why I came on tonight. And I just want to hear from y'all. See how do y'all feel? Um, is it something that you need help with? There's a lot of people, even though things places have started opening back up, but unfortunately, some people have underlying health condition that is unable to go back to work because of the pandemic, whatever it may be, and they still have to take care of their family. Then on top of that, some people is in recovery mode because when the pandemic started, they lost everything. And now they trying to recover from where they came from. So for me, it's I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that is feeling all of this, that is going through these type of things. And it's okay. It's okay to say that you need help. It's okay to ask for help. It's definitely okay. But whatever you're going through, You don't have to do it by yourself. You don't. Help is available. Help is available. If you don't know where to get the help from, reach out to me. I will find somewhere in your area to get you the proper help. Like I was saying earlier, if you work, go to your HR. Ask them about the EAP program, Employee Assistance Program. You could get counseling for free. Your kids can get it for free. Your spouse can get it for free. But you have to take the first step and ask for it. If you are on my personal Facebook page, please go to the podcast page in case you want to chat with us, and we can actually display your message on the stream. But whatever you're going through, please get some help. I don't care who you are. I don't care how strong you think you may be. Yeah, a lot of people look at me and say, "Oh man, you're strong." Nah, I understand. Sometimes you just have to be truthful and let people know I'm hurting. I'm hurting, and even though I say that, people will still say, "Man, you okay?" No, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I'm in pain. I'm definitely in pain for the simple fact I'm tired. I'm not tired of life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm tired of um, hearing about my friends losing loved ones, or hearing about the fact that one of their family members may be fighting for their life, or it may be them fighting for their life. Only thing I can do is pray. That's all I can do is pray. And because of that, where I'm at in my faith, I know where to turn to when it get too bad. Um, but at the same time, it's a I know I'm not the only one to deal with this. I know that. That's why I want to give people the opportunity to vent, to free your mind. No question asked. Just say what you have to say to stop carrying all that weight by yourself, because it's not good to do. It's going to cause your blood pressure to go up, can cause you to have a stroke or a heart attack. Be open, get some help. Find a counselor in your area. If you are in the DFW area, and if you need a good counselor, reach out to me. I will hook you up with one of the counselors that been on the show before. But whatever you do, don't try to go through this by yourself. It's not healthy. You need to be able to work with somebody to do it. Just like my past shows, when um, we had counselors on, and I actually talked about malicious parent syndrome, and that's personal to me. A lot of people dealing with that, where people um, is keeping their kids away from them for whatever reason. Then you have, as they say, call it baby mama, baby daddy drama, which is unnecessary. Just because your relationship did not work out, the most important thing y'all should do is be concerned about that child or those kids. Either way, that's what's most important. But a lot of people lose focus on that. A lot of people lose focus. And to be able to come on here and talk and be open with you, to me, that's therapy. And it took me a while to get to that point. Um, if it wasn't for my counselor, um, I don't think I could be where I'm at today. Because counseling work, I don't care. Um, People know that I take counseling or not for the simple fact, hey, it's saving me. I'm a much better person because of it. I know somebody probably said not all the time, but now I'm a much better person because of counseling. And counseling is a good thing. And it took me a while to realize that I needed help because I've always heard, or I would hear what people say, black folks don't go to counseling. Or they will say, um, I'm not going to go to counseling and tell somebody all my business. But like I tell y'all the story all the time, the first 2 or 3 sessions I had, I went in there, had my arms folded up, and I'm looking at my counselor like, okay, she asked me a question. I could have give her a real short answer. And I give her a real short answer and just kept looking at her. For about 2 or 3 sessions, I did that. And finally, I came in one day and had a breakthrough. And when I had that breakthrough, I cried. That's like today. I've sired my counselor because I don't know if she a drinker, but she probably low in the baller tonight. Because what I was talking about earlier, I'm like, hey, um, she was like, okay, um, but she always give good advice. Welcome to the show, Marcella Smith. Said, what's up, my people? Um, Tonight, what we're dealing with tonight is going to be a different type of show. We're dealing with um, life struggles, life struggles, because a lot of people are dealing with struggles, but they don't have anyone they can talk to, or they feel they don't have anyone to talk to. But I'm always here for you. Like I said on my past shows when we had counsel, if you need someone uh, to go through this battle with you, to listen to you, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. This is it's not a game. This is real serious, and um, it's definitely um, I like to be able to be open with people and express myself because your testimony can help someone that don't realize they not in it by themselves. That's why I share so much of me and be pretty open with you. That's the reason why I have the sessions as Kurt Dog Anything. Yeah, I will tell you if you ask me, please be prepared for the answer because I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the only way I know how to be. So, but for me, yeah, today was hard. I made it through Sunday for the balloon release. I made it through um, yesterday. I didn't even come on Facebook yesterday, and um, because I knew some of the stories I was gonna see, some of the pictures of my mom, and it was like, man, I I'm not ready for this yet. And but then when I got that news this morning, it was it hit hard because I knew how close they were. I knew this. And for them to, once I got this message, I was like, man, I felt like someone put a ton of bricks on me. I was in the process of uh, cutting my hair when I got the text message. When I got in the shower, I just cried. And that's really hard because here it is. They was friends. And we were like family. And same birthday, bam. Now she's gone. So it's a struggle for me. And I'm being straight up open. Um, and I know some people have reached out to me, um, some family members, because I actually um, end up sending a prayer on our family text this morning. And some of my family members reached out to me and they was like, hey man, praying for you. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But I had to vent. I had to get all that off my chest. Because if not, I would have been in bad shape today. So, but I had to learn that it's okay um, to share your feelings, your true feelings. And it took me a while to learn that, but that's one thing that my counselor have actually taught me, to be able to be open and share the way that you actually feel. Um, I know it sounds like I'm going on and on, but I'm just being honest with you. Today was a hard day. It was very hard. And if it's struggles that you're going with, it may not be death. Like I said, it may not be death. You may have some problem with your kids going on, whatever it may be. You can't get help if you don't ask for it. You cannot get yourself out of the situation that you got yourself into. So you got to have a different source. And sometimes if you just talk, and I'm not talking about uh, going and talk to the person that they're going to spread all your business. And you don't need to talk to that person because as soon as you tell them, that story finna change around about 4 or 5 times. And then on top of that, they're gonna talk about you, and they're gonna be smiling in your face, trying to find out more information. I don't fool with folks like that. I pick those folks up a mile away. I keep them on a long pole. I short talk them. I'm like, oh yeah, everything fine. But if you have true friends, and true friend will never tell what you're going through or what you told them. A true friend would defend you in secret. Because as soon as somebody come up and say, well, Kurt Dog did this and did that, he wrong for this, he wrong for that. True friend would be like, nope, that ain't him. He won't do that. So I'm saying to anybody that is dealing with some stuff, please do not try to deal with it by yourself. And once again, if you are on my personal page, if you want to chat in the chat room, you can go with a speak on it with who you with, Kurt Dog, and we can display your chat. Or if you want to call in, 972-591-3665, 972-591-3665. Only thing I ask that you do, please do not block your number, as we've been getting a lot of trolls here lately. And I would not answer calls with a block number. Um, and if you're calling in, please come um, and be honest. Don't make something up just to say that you're calling and all of that. Please be honest, because this is not a game to play with. What you say and what you do can either breathe life into someone or it can breathe death into them. So, this is not something that you should play around with. Um, I know I said, let's talk about life struggles. Whatever struggle you're going through, I'm here for you. No, I'm not a licensed counselor, but I've been through quite a bit. And y'all just have to wait until the book come out on that, because it's a lot. Um, Either the book or the movie, one of the two, because it's a lot. And when it comes out, y'all gonna be like, "Oof, Kurt Dog, I see why he don't take no mess." um, but the whole thing is tonight, I want to be able to um, help someone, and it's okay to ask for help. It's all right. It's definitely okay. Um, I'm sorry. I started looking at the window because I don't know who these folks is, but every time they pass by every day, no matter what time it is, they pass by and they looking. And I'm like, okay, why are y'all staring so hard? um, but that's just, I don't know. I don't even know who they are. So, um, but it's a good thing they do get out and um, they do get out and do their exercise. I've been trying to get back out, ride my bike a little bit, and I don't know about y'all, but Texas is hot. It's definitely hot. Um, One of my good friends said, yeah, said something about the devil walking around with their panties on. I'm like, Lord, that's how hot it is in Texas. Because this right here, it's not even the hottest part of our season yet. So it's gonna get worse. Um, Not even in July yet or August, because Texas we will get 40, 50 days of 100-degree weather in a row. Um, that's not including the heat index. Heat index, it may be 110, 120. Just depends on the flip of the coin. So, um, but I wanted to come on here tonight to kind of vent a little bit. And because of that, I did have another show lined up today. And I just not in the mood. Um, I'm not in the mood because um, it's probably best I don't do it today. But what I'm gonna end up doing, and I had a prayer about it, um, and talk with my wife about it, and I said, you know what, I I've done what I could do because I'm struggling, and it's hard for me to do what I'm doing, and not being able to take care of myself because I will be bearing that struggle that I'm going through. So, with that being said, um, I'm gonna take a week off to get myself together. I'm gonna take a week off. Um, yeah, I will come back either next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm looking at next Tuesday, and we will pick up from there. But sometimes you just have to step away, clear your mind, give yourself a mental break. Because if you don't, it's going to make you mental and it's going to hurt you. So sometimes you just have to clear your mind. What I went, the news I got this morning, it was just terrible. Um, like I said, um, Trish, uh, Trish, I think it's Trish Reese Bertha. I was trying to put them in order that they was born in. Um, and also the other sister, I forgot her name. Ooh, she gonna choke me. Um, but um, we are praying for you. We are here for you. We love Miss Katie just like y'all do, and we here for you. If y'all need anything, definitely let us know. Um, but I, I need some personal time because even um, when my mom passed, I didn't have time to grieve because I was concerned about uh, everyone else. I wasn't concerned about myself. And I do that also often. So I'm going to take a week off for myself and clear my mind and be able to come back and do the things I love to do. So um, until either next Tuesday or Wednesday, just keep me in your prayers. Um, I will talk to y'all then if the good Lord say the same. So until then, I love you. Peace.